The volcano is building. And I got to tell you, I am super happy because I've seen this kind of thing happen before with other athletes. And sometimes what I love about this is that they have overlooked this young man, and I'm talking about Tua Tagovailoa. And a lot of people have overlooked him, and that's the reason why he continues to prove people wrong on a consistent basis. And whether you're Michael Jordan, whether you're maybe even an Alex Smith that is not considered a great player, but athletes have a tendency, and I think other people might do it in different walks of life, but they don't face that kind of criticism like athletes do. And they feed off of stuff like this. And I think Tua feeds off of you think he can't throw deep. You think he can't run a high powered offense. You think he can't win. You think he can't stay healthy. All of those kind of things. I think he kind of feeds off of that. Oh, he can't be a franchise player. Oh, he's not tough enough. And it's like, well, wait a minute. He comes back from broken ribs and a finger in the middle of a season. He comes back from a concussion in the middle of the season. Comes back from a broken hip. He comes back from a coach that absolutely is trying to sabotage his career the first couple of years. Like literally trying to sabotage his career for a couple of years, and he comes back. So if you want to doubt him, it's great because that's what these athletes do. And if Marino gets drafted at number, what was it, 23, 25 or something in the first round, you're doubted. You're doubted because of your character. You're doubted because you threw too many interceptions your senior year. You're doubted because they think you're a party guy and you're a toot head, right? All those kind of things were floating around for Marino. And I think whether it doesn't matter what you are, I think when people doubt you and you have enough belief in yourself to overcome all of that, and I think the whole flow situation, if that didn't derail his career like it would have derailed many others, nothing's going to derail his career. So if you want to sit there and doubt the kid, you go ahead because he does whatever it takes. He fixes his body, he adjusts to whatever it needs. He now, this is the best part about how this whole volcano is building up and what people don't realize. There are stages. He got into the league injured, where he was recovering from a major injury and didn't have the support staff around him at all to be successful. In fact, he had somebody that was actually, going against him only because he was bitter that the front office wanted Tua and he didn't. And that's why he treated Tua like shit, by the way. Okay. So he survived all of that. Now he knows the offense inside and out. It's his third year in the same offense with the same coach, with the same quarterbacks coach. Okay. He now knows the division because he's been playing in the division for a couple of years, and now he's going into his third year playing in the same division. He knows the players. He's been playing with these guys for a couple of years now. He knows the defensive players that he's been facing for the last couple of years. He knows some of the defensive coordinators and some of the head coaches that he's faced the last couple of years. He knows their tendencies. So you want to keep doing all of that. Okay? So now he knows his body. He's peaking at the right time. He's super comfortable mentally. His leadership is probably, at its peak. this is the perfect time to continue to go ahead and doubt this kid, because this volcano is going to explode, and it's going to be great for those of us that, some of you that had to, live the hateful rhetoric and want to keep picking on the kid for all kinds of stupid shit that most of it has nothing to do with him. You go ahead, because you're the one that's going to end up looking bad. But this volcano is exploding this year, and everything has just come perfectly for him. If that line holds up in front of him, sky's the limit for Tua. Sky's the limit. If, like I said, like a Peyton Manning, like a Tom Brady, like a Drew Brees, like a Bob Greasy, like any of those quarterbacks that are terrific passers, Joe Montana, whatever, block for those guys. They're not gonna win games running 70 yards a game and all that that's not who they are. They're gonna win with their eyes and their mind. And that's what that guy does. And that's the only caveat to all of this. If they block in front of him, it's over, because everything else has fallen into place. Athletically, he looks really now super comfortable. He looks like he can move around better than he ever has. He looks the strongest he's been, because obviously he got in where he didn't have a strong core when he got in his first year. They sliced that thing up 9 months before he started. That was enough to heal, not to strengthen back up that core. That took another year. And then other things came up with the whole concussion thing, and then he had to go another way with his body, and now he's gone the other way with his body. You know what I'm saying? So this is the most beautiful time for those of us that believe in the kid, and those of you that don't, you're going to look pretty bad, because the eruption's going to be beautiful. And this guy looks comfortable and confident, and thanks to the environment, it's going to allow him to succeed. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Can't wait.